Alright, for those of you that don't know, this is Flesh and Blood. It's a trading card game. It's in the vein of Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a very new release, late 2019. Now, I personally haven't seriously been involved in card games since Yu-Gi-Oh! Was new, but my friend picked this game up and pretty much became an aficionado very quickly. So I'm going to try to break into this thing and see if Flesh and Blood can stick for me. I figured why not make a video out of me learning the basics. So this video is very basic, very beginner type. It's basically a mock game for me to learn terms and concepts and rules. It's not even the complete match in its entirety, but we cover the information that one needs to know to get into Flesh and Blood. There is an ending. Some's missing out of the middle, but not really anything pertinent. So let's get into it then.
How long have you been playing Flesh and Blood?
About 3 months.
Okay. You play tabletop, right, in person?
Yeah.
And what is your like current rank or standing?
I think I'm rank 11.
11th out of
Oh, in the U.S., so it's out of like 400 maybe
11th out of
a little
400.
more.
Awesome.
If you look at one of your cards, the top left is your energy. That's how much you get for pitching it. The top right is how much the card costs to play.
Okay.
The bottom left is how much damage it'll do, how much power it has, and the bottom right is defense of the card. If you need to know what something does, instead of zooming in, you can just hover over it and press Control, or I mean Alt.
Oh, nice. Your second attack. Each turn gains +1.
All right, I'm gonna test something out because I actually haven't done
Second
this
always
as
gain
far as
1 action
dice.
point.
Let's decide who goes first. Okay, I'll roll mine.
All right.
All right, you can choose to go first or second.
I'll go first.
Draw four. Just hover over the deck and press four. But just give it a second because
Up, see?
it will lag a little bit.
Are you seeing those? They're
I
face up to me.
Yeah, I see four cards.
Do you see any
So
face up? Because 2 are face down to me and 2 are face up.
oh really?
I mean, I'm flipping them. What do you see? Do you see card
I see just
faces
the back
or?
of the card.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
The only time I'll see the front of the card is if you put it onto the board. You just have to remember. I think. Let me just test this. In order to arsenal something, I think you have to hover over it, click F to flip it, and then put it down into the arsenal down here. So is that face down for you on the board?
It is.
Okay, so that's what you do. If you wanted to arsenal something, you would flip it and then put it face down.
So can I play anything right now without pitching it?
If it costs zero, you could.
If it costs 0. Okay. So what's the action point?
Action points are what allow you to play things. So any card in your hand that says it's an action, it'll take up one of your action points. And if the card says go again, after the card resolves, you would gain your action points back.
Okay. So how many do we have at the start?
You start off the game with one action point.
Okay, now when do I want to put a card face down? Like
You
it?
can arsenal one card at the end of
Arsenal.
your turn.
Okay, that's gotta be at the end? Okay.
Yeah, it'll be at the end of the turn. I'm still trying to figure that out, how to like look at the card without actually flipping it over.
So I have one action point right now, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So I should be able to play this. Do I put it here?
So if you pitch that, you would get one energy.
Okay. So this is the pitch?
Yeah, that's the pitch zone right here.
Okay. Now, so it's got 5 attack. Is that correct?
No, when you pitch things, that's what you use to play it. So let's say you wanted to use that one to pay for something. That's what you do with it. So the so that card, the Torrent Tempo has it's worth 1 energy. So you're pitching it to play something else. Did you actually want to play that card, or did you
Yeah.
just pay for something?
Oh, that's right. Okay, you got it. Okay, I remember now. Attacking with my hero costs anything?
You can then use your weapon, and your weapon costs 1 energy. It attacks for one, and it always has go again.
Okay.
So you would get your action point back, so you can do something else.
I think I'll pitch this to get 2 energy, right?
Yep. And then what some people do is they'll just take a dice over here. Like let's say you wanted to pay for something that costs one, because you'll have remaining energy.
Yeah.
So like let's just say you wanted to pay for one, just hover over the dice and hit one. Assuming you wanted to play something that costs one, of course.
Yeah, I want to play this. It costs 1. It says if it hits, it goes again.
That'll be you could just put it up right here because you were trying to like make a chain with it, kind of.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here, and it'll like move down the line. So now I can block that. All right, so that's a total of 5 blocks,
Okay.
and now you can we'll go into the reaction phase after I've blocked,
Mhm.
and you'll start off. You can use an attack reaction or pass over to me for if I wanted to play a defense reaction. So the card you can tell a card's an attack reaction by looking at the bottom center. It'll tell you
Uh-huh.
if it's an action, a reaction, an instant.
Okay, I think I'll play this then. 0 energy to go again.
Hang on, 1 second. That's an attack action.
Okay, that's an
It's not
action.
a reaction. It would be something that would like increase the power of Torrent of Tempo.
Okay. So right now, if I don't do anything, it just misses.
Yep. You got 2 cards out of my hand for one, so it's pretty good.
Okay. What's this card? Here or here?
So that'll stay out on the battlefield just like that, and then we'll move on to the second attack. But you don't actually don't have go again.
Uh-huh.
So unless you had like an instant or something that you wanted to play, normally you would just well, you would just pass turn and you would arsenal one of the cards if you wanted to.
Okay.
And when what that means is you would put it face down right here, and you would only be able to play that card. You can't defend with it or pitch to play something else with it. But the upside is you'd get to draw more cards, right? Because you would get one out of your hand.
Yeah.
Just make sure you flip it first. All right,
Okay.
and then because you went first, um, at the end of your turn, the player always draws up to their intelligence, which ours is 4. And because it's the first turn, the second player always also draws up their intelligence.
Okay.
All right, and this stuff goes to the graveyard, which will be right in front of the deck. All right, so I'm gonna pitch here, and I'm gonna attack for 1, and that's 1 with go again.
Okay. Block it.
Alright.
And that's go again no matter what, right? Like,
Yeah, that one is go again no matter what.
okay.
The other one that you played had a stipulation that it had to hit.
So the only way to start a chain is by going again, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, you can continue. The only way to continue a combat chain is by either attacking with a weapon or playing an attack action card.
Okay. So if I played a card that lets you go again, would that be considered the second card in the chain? Or
Yeah. So
okay,
like this one I'm playing right now, I'm pitching this for 2, and I'm gonna do flying kick. And this one says if it's a third or higher, it gets +2, but it's not. It's only the second one, so it's a 5. But then Iris says your second attack each turn gets +1, so it's a 6.
okay. I can block out some of the damage, right? Even if it doesn't.
You can block with as many cards as you want to in hand.
Uh-huh.
There are some characters that have an ability called Dominate, which means you can only block their attack with 1 card from hand every once in a while.
So will I be blocking 3 damage from this attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, 3 damage. Is that all you wanted to block with?
Yeah.
All right, so you'll take 3
Oh shit.
because I don't have any attack reaction. And then I'll put the last one into my arsenal. Draw my 4. An easy way to be we're also supposed to put the cards we pitch at the bottom at every turn. An easy way
Okay.
to do that is to just hit end turn, and it'll put it to the bottom for you automatically. Otherwise, you'd have to flip them, pick up the deck, put it over the card.
Okay.
You should have an end turn button down there somewhere, right? Yeah, right there.
Oh, just that one. All right. I'll do that
Yeah,
next time.
but I think it's already too late to do that. I think did you put that on top?
No, in the bottom right.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the bottom. So I'll draw my 4, and it'll be your turn.
Okay. Now these go to the graveyard.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna. I can't draw anything right now, can I? That costs 1.
Now you draw up at the end of your turn.
All right, I'm gonna play. Does using a weapon cost energy? I don't see an energy. Once per turn action attack.
Yeah, it costs 1. That's what that little red symbol means.
Okay, 1. I'm gonna put that back. I just need to see it.
Okay.
I'm gonna play my.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that. How to look at stuff like that. There has to be a way. Like, I'm afraid to like press buttons and delete a bunch of shit.
I'm gonna get 3 energy off this.
Okay.
I'm gonna play. Activated my trump card. And try
Oh,
to.
that costs 0. You didn't have to pitch. For
Oh,
that.
I know.
You actually can't pitch. Yeah, you can't pitch for no reason.
Even if I have a reason, it just isn't noticeable
Well, you
yet.
didn't have to. You didn't have to pay for it. It doesn't cost anything.
Well, okay, let me ask you this: can I play this and then pitch if I go again?
Yeah, you can pitch whenever
Pitch
you
when,
want.
okay, then I'm playing. Okay, then I'm gonna play that card.
Yeah, there are reasons why you can't just pitch for no reason, I guess, because there are some heroes. Like one I can think of off the top of my head is the Brute, because he has a lot of cards that want to discard cards out of his hand, and he can have really powerful effects when he discards random cards out of his hand. So if he just pitches everything he doesn't want to discard, then he'll automatically always discard the thing he wants, right? So that's one of the reasons why I think. But anyway, that's coming at me for 1.
Yeah.
No block.
Okay.
Do you have any attack reactions?
I do not.
All right, I'll take one. I'll just die. Fine too.
Now go again. I can pitch, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna pitch that. Then I'm gonna play Whirlwind Mist Blossom. Hits a second or higher chain link in a row to hit. Draw 2, and it's
Yep.
gonna
And
be
it has to go again.
3. Yeah, it's gotta go again.
Correct.
It's gonna be 3.
Correct. And you
Now,
still
if it
have
misses, I don't draw 2. It has
Okay.
to hit.
Yeah, if it hits.
Okay.
It will not hit though. I gotta block that. There's no way I can't.
All right.
But unfortunately, kind of awkward. So I have to block with a pretty good card. So I'll block that
Woohoo!
because all my other stuff blocks for 2, and that's not good stuff. And I don't want to waste 2 cards on it. So you still have 2 energy over here.
Yeah.
And you have go again off that regardless, because that one doesn't stay on hit go again.
Okay.
So there's still something
So
you can do. There you
I can
go.
attack, right?
And
Yeah.
then I'll just take 1 from that.
Okay. And I go again with the card. No, it's true. All right. So then I draw my cards out, right?
Yep. And then all this stuff will go to the graveyard. You can hit in turn and it'll automatically do all that stuff for you. All right. I'll try it on my turn, see if it works. All right. What do you do?
Now, can I put a card in the little, what's the one under your hero called? Do I have to do that at
What?
the end of my turn, right?
What's that?
Put a card here?
Yeah, you do that at the end of your turn if you have anything left over you want to save for later. Or most of the time it's good to arsenal things. Sometimes it's not, but that's for different reasons.
Can
When
you
do
block
that,
out of
sorry,
Arsenal?
if the question was that's the second to last thing you do. You draw up last. Sorry.
Draw last. Okay.
Yeah, so that card would be in your hand, not in your. There you go. So, let's do. I'll use 1 for 1 go again.
All right, I'll take that.
All right, I have no attack reaction.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'll use this defense reaction.
Oh, nice.
It's 2, but if it was played from Arsenal, it's +2, so it's a 4 block.
So that's blocked out, and I don't draw, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then that will be my turn.
All right. Did you want to Arsenal your last card? It's usually pretty good idea to do that, just because you get to have that card as an option and 4 more from your draw, right?
True. Okay, yeah, that's clicking in turn. It's not having it.
What am I doing? Let's try pitch here, and I'll attack for 1. Oh, how'd you get a cool little face thing on there, skull? I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I want something nice. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the skull with the coins in it. How much is
did
it
you take
for?
1? Okay. Yeah, I'm just attacking for 1.
All right, I'll block. Block with this guy.
You can't block from Arsenal. You can only play cards from Arsenal. The only reason why I could do that with
Because that's its thing.
yeah, that's a defense reaction. What do I do with it? Oh man, I think I put it at the bottom. Messed that up. Hang on. There it is. It's on the graveyard. So this one, if you hover over, it actually says defense reaction, and because I'm using it from Arsenal, I'm actually playing it. I'm not just spending with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna block.
All right. one left here. I'll do Torn Tempo for 6 would go again. If it hits, it gets go again. Sorry.
It's gonna hit.
Going to 2 or 3. Okay. Crit.
Yep.
All right. Were you at 8?
Yeah.
Okay, it was 6.
6.
There
Okay.
we go. Then I'll do Salt the Wound. It's a 0 cost. It's 2 plus 1 for each attack that hits this combat chain. So it's a 3. Fun of Ira because she's one of the most powerful hero in Blitz, the Blitz format.
Yeah. I can see why.
Obviously not this version, but the full blown version. So you block that. All right, I'm done.
All right.
I'll assemble my last card. Oh, there is an attack reaction here. The lunging press is an attack reaction.
Mm-hmm. I guess I will do that. So what do I get with that? I get 2. I'm going to play my Arsenal card.
Okay.
4, and then I have a generic attack reaction card in my hand
that
that's...
costs 2, right? So you're using all of your energy for that attack?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But the card in my hand costs 0.
I get to block first.
Okay.
Then that actually benefits you because then you'll know if I'm blocking for too much, then you don't have to even worry about using your attack reaction. But if I block for like just the right amount, you can get over it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll block for. I'll see your card and I'll block the same card. So I'll block 3 of your 4.
Okay. So I can add...
Yep. So I'll take 2 off that. So it'll be a 4 going or a 5
You
going
take
into the 3.
4,
And
5. Yeah. And I'll pass and draw.
All right. Oh, I threw my weapon away. See here. Okay. Pitch.
So it's 5, 6.
Yep.
I'll block it with these 2.
All right. And then I'm just arsenal my last card and pass.
All right. Okay. I'll cash that one out. Use 1 of it to attack.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Take 1.
And then spend the other 2. play Salt the Wound.
All right, for 4, right?
Two,
Because you played
3, 4. Yeah,
the
that's the
second one,
second.
Comet Chain, then Ira. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, take 4.
Okay. Oh, good call.
I did that same thing. All right.
So I'll draw my claws.
Let's see here. I'll do. This here, I'll use 1. Attack for 1.
For 1, you say. I'm gonna block it. I'm gonna do it.
All right. Next one. I'll use 1 more energy. I'll do Bittering Thorns for 4. 4 just because of Ira.
Right. I'm not gonna let you just win right away.
All right. Block 5 of it. Last one. We'll do Salt the Wound. It's only for 2. I guess I didn't hit with any.
I'll take it.
You don't have a block?
Bloop. It does. It won't matter.
What? You can't block with a card in your hand? What is it?
If I played it, I wouldn't have any cards go next turn.
Well,
So I
just
would have.
block with it. I got. It's all right.
All
So
right.
you block here. I can show you how this works.
Okay.
You block 3, 2. So I have an attack reaction. I have 2 lunging presses to
Uh,
exist over it for 1.